Everyone's heard it. Turn on incognito mode and you vanish. No history, no traces, total privacy. But is that actually true? Or is it just a comfortable lie we tell ourselves? Today we put this myth on trial. Myth or reality? Let's find out together. The clock is ticking on this investigation. This question, it turns out, spans the whole internet. Back in 2008, Google launched a new browser called Chrome, and with it came a strange new button, a little icon of a spy, hat, glasses, coat. They called it Incognito mode. The name alone did half the marketing. Incognito, like a secret agent. People imagined it as a cloak of invisibility. Close the tab, poof, you were never there. The idea spread fast, from person to person. Parents whispered it to kids, kids whispered it to friends. Just use incognito, no one will ever know. But nobody actually read what the mode really does. They just repeated what they'd heard. Online forums picked it up too, and the myth grew a false sense of total security. So which is it? Smart privacy tool or comforting illusion? Other browsers had their own versions too, each with a different name. Movies and TV shows only made the secret agent idea stronger. Memes turned the feature into an internet joke. Even teachers started warning students about it, half jokingly. Over the years, the myth just kept multiplying. News outlets picked up the buzz too, adding fuel to the fire. Most people simply nodded along without checking the facts. But crack that big question mark open, and something smaller hides inside. Let's be fair, incognito does do something real. When you close the window, your browsing history disappears. Cookies from that session get deleted automatically. That's genuinely useful on a shared family computer. Say you're planning a surprise gift for someone at home, or using a library or hotel computer for one quick search. Incognito stops the next person seeing your search suggestions. It can even show different prices on flight or hotel sites, because sites can't use your saved cookies to raise prices. You can also log into 2 different accounts at once. Incognito blocks some trackers and third-party cookies by default. For a lot of people, that feels like enough. It feels like putting on an invisibility cloak. Confident, safe, untraceable, or so it seems. Close the tab and it's like the session never happened. Like a vault door quietly sealing shut. A clean slate, wiped instantly. One browser, 2 completely different worlds. Normal mode and secret mode. And honestly, that's exactly what Google wants you to feel. Safe, confident, covered. Developers even use it to test a website like a brand new visitor. It clears out annoying autofill suggestions too. Some people use it to quietly research a personal health question. You get search results without your usual personalization bias. Temporary session data simply dissolves when you're done. Web designers use it to see a page without any cached styles. You can open several shopping carts in parallel to compare deals. Saved payment card info stays safely out of the picture. Most extensions get switched off, so there's less interference. No random autofill popping up while you're searching. Switching between family member sessions becomes effortless. Now here's where the truth gets uncomfortable. Your internet provider still sees everything you do. Every site you visit passes straight through their servers. They can log it, timestamp it, store it. If you're on a work or school network, your employer sees it too. IT departments can monitor traffic on their own network. Always. The websites you visit, they still know you're there. If you log into an account, that site knows exactly who you are. Incognito doesn't hide your device's unique fingerprint. Screen size, browser version, installed fonts, it all adds up to an ID. Government agencies can request data with proper legal process. Browser extensions you've installed can still track your activity. Files you download still stay saved on your computer. Bookmarks you make in Incognito don't disappear either. If spyware or a keylogger is already on your device, it still works. Incognito does nothing against malware already installed. In legal cases, browsing activity has been used as evidence before. Courts have subpoenaed data despite people using private mode. Big tech companies still collect data tied to your account and IP. Targeted ads can still follow you based on your IP and network. Your IP address is still visible to every site you visit. The mask looks convincing, but underneath, you're still you. Pull back the curtain and the watching eye is still there. For a lot of people, that's a genuine shock. Your ISP, your network, the websites, even advertisers, all still watching. Even DNS servers quietly log every address you request. On public Wi-Fi, anyone nearby with the right tools can sniff your traffic. Your mobile carrier tracks your data through its own cell towers. A school network administrator can watch every student screen at once. Your phone and laptop can be quietly linked through the same account. Log into a search engine and it still remembers your query. Tiny tracking pixels on other sites can quietly follow you around. If sync is accidentally left on, your private activity isn't private at all. Ad networks quietly piece together data points from many different sites. It's like invisible ink that fades away in seconds, leaving a watermark behind. Data brokers can still buy and sell a profile built from your activity. Location services can keep tracking you completely separate from the browser. And somewhere, a server quietly stores the timestamp of it all. So here's the verdict. Is incognito mode a total myth? Not quite. Is it complete bulletproof privacy? Also no. The truth sits right in the middle. It's a half-truth wearing a very convincing costume. Think of it like locking your front door, but leaving the windows wide open. It closes the curtain on one side of the room, but outside, in public, you're still fully visible. So, myth or reality? Both, and neither. Case closed. Total invisibility is officially a myth. But wipes local traces? That part is very real. Verdict? Partially myth. It's less a solid guarantee, more a 50-50 split. One lens is crystal clear, the other is completely fogged up. Stand between the two doors. One says myth, the other says reality. And that's our official, golden stamped conclusion. But here's the twist nobody expected. In 2020, users actually sued Google over this exact issue. The lawsuit claimed Google kept tracking people even in incognito. In 2024, Google agreed to settle and delete billions of data records. After that, some companies even started renaming the feature. Chrome updated its own disclaimer to be far more honest about it. So if you actually want real privacy, incognito alone isn't enough. A trusted VPN can hide your IP address from websites. Privacy-focused browsers add extra layers of anonymity. Real privacy takes more than one button. It takes the right tools. The whole case unfolded over roughly 4 years start to finish. The settlement paper got its own official stamp of approval too. Privacy-first search engines are another solid tool worth trying. Combine a few of these tools together and you build real armor. So, did this surprise you? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for the next myth we put on trial. Until then, stay curious and stay informed. Stop myth. See you in the next one. One button won't save you, but the right knowledge will. That's our verdict, filed and closed. See you next time.